Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Crash Bandicoot. So last time we did defeat the boss. I was going to say the mouse boss, but I said the bice. Anyways, we defeated the mouse boss and everything, and it went pretty well. It only took us a few attempts, but then we ended up having another bridge level, which is totally kicking our butt. And so yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. I'm hoping to get further this time, but it's just not going well. For some reason, I just can't get the timing of this one right. So that's pretty much where we left off, and hopefully this goes better, maybe? Hopefully? Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, remember to like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, but without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I need to just take it one hop at a time, because that always seems to be the best for me. I hate the fact, too, that you can't kill those guys unless you waste a mask, but it's not like I need the mask later anyways, because my mask keeps killing the turtles. And the turtles are needed to make most of these jumps. I think that's the other thing that throws me. I don't deal well whenever to platform, you have to use other enemies to platform. There's been other games that I play. I'm trying to think. I know Mario has like stuff like that, but I can't remember. There's other games that I played where it has stuff like that. Oh my gosh, where you have to use enemies to get to certain things or to higher up and whatnot. And I don't like games like that because I suck at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the sad part is I need like a checkpoint like every one of these. I need a checkpoint basically with how bad I am at this. That's weird, as I could have swore I saw like whenever this game first came out, I saw lots of like videos talking about how yeah, they updated the game to make it easier and everything. You know, they added lots of little things to quality of life stuff to make the game more accessible for people who aren't quite as good at it and everything. And I'm just like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, oh my gosh, this totally throws me off because I can't get around that guy enough to get the jump right. There's not enough room to maneuver, and I don't want to accidentally kill him because then I'd die anyways. But anyways, I could have swore, though, that whenever this game came out, there was tons of people talking about all the stuff that they changed or added to make it, like, more not user-friendly, because user-friendly would be, like, UI improvements and whatnot. More, accessible. Basically, okay, I jumped about where I normally jump, which is right, well, I guess there, I got a little bit lower on that platform. But basically, they added, like, almost something to make the difficulty easier, I guess would be the easiest way to explain it. But what's weird is I haven't seen anything like that, because there is nothing in this that screams, oh yeah, this is easier. I mean, then again, though, compared to the original, because the original was, like, extremely unforgiving. It also ran on a lot lower-end hardware, so, you know, unforgiving back then was a lot more unforgiving in a sense. Okay, this one's gonna be a pain. Oh my gosh, that should not have worked. I'm gonna stop here for a little breather real quick because that should not have freaking worked. I am glad it did. I am thankful it did. But that, I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that happened. I am actually kind of like whoa right now. Okay. Deep breath, here we go. I just screwed myself, didn't I? They need to let you, like, walk on the ropes. Because if you kill the turtle, you're done. Oh, and of course, this is my last life, right? You know, because heaven forbid they give me more lives whenever I hit the checkpoint. What worries me, too, is this is probably a longer level because they don't normally give the Tana icons and everything. I mean, they tend to give them, like, in levels where you need more checkpoints usually, so I guess that might be what it's for. But a lot of the levels that had the... Really? A lot of the levels that had the Tana bonus levels, I hit jump. I promise you I hit jump. A lot of the levels, though, that had the Tana bonus level, though, they weren't the shorter levels, they were the longer levels. But like I said, too, though, some of the levels that had them, they had them just for the extra checkpoints because they counted as like a checkpoint. So that might be what it's for, I'm hoping. So hopefully this is a shorter level. I don't know why I spent it. Are you serious? It just ate my turtle. That wasn't even me. I stepped on the turtle at the right spot and everything. He just like flipped over the edge. His, like, collision caused him to clip under the world. I'm just gonna jump because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this in one life. Shut up. How about that for once? Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired of seeing that guy's face. Are you serious? I hit the jump button. And there I hit it too early. I knew I hit it too early whenever I jumped. It was like there was no going back by that point. Okay, I'm just gonna kill myself. They really need a system in place for people like me that suck at platformers, because this is just torture by this point. I am so looking forward to whenever we get to the later ones. I know that the... Are you serious? Is my, like, jump button broken? No, there's just, like, a delay. Look, I hit the jump button, and there he jumps, like, seconds after I push the button. There's, like, a weird lag on my jump. That's weird. I wish I had a face cam so I could show you guys, but it's like I'm pushing the jump button, and he's jumping, like, a full... Okay. He's jumping, like, a full 2 seconds after I push the jump button. I don't know why that is. I mean, I am using, like, a new recording setup. But all I did was, like, switch my monitors out and everything, so that shouldn't be making that much of a difference, just having a different monitor. Because it's the same hardware, the same plugins, everything. I'm not gonna make it. It's just a different monitor. So I don't know why. And it's not even really a different monitor. I have dual monitors set up and everything. And so usually I have the recording on my left monitor, and then all of my, like, stat stuff and everything running on my right monitor and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, whatever. All I did was switch it over to, because I rearranged some stuff. Basically, I just switched it over to where now my right monitor has the gameplay, the left monitor has my stats and stuff. So that's the only thing I switched, so it shouldn't be changing that much. So I don't know what's going on. And I mean, I plugged everything in where it normally goes, and it's all running in the correct ports and everything, so I don't know why there would be a random lag, like, on that jump. It's not even, like, full lag, 'cause it's just, like, slight input lag, but not really. Is there, like, a delay in my eyesight? I really don't like these stupid turtles. Ooh, okay, he touched the board, because the board obviously fell. And again, jump button does nothing if you have too much momentum, apparently. It's almost like, though, I think part of the problem is, I am noticing this now. Not on my controller, but look, the dead zone for whenever yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself. See, the death zone for where he dies is the bottom of the cords, it looks like, on that bridge, the bottom of the ropes. So it looks like it doesn't matter if you hit jump, if his feet go below that bottom rope, he just dies. Which isn't really fair, because that's not a lot of room for air. Again, though, that's like my main complaint about this game as a whole, is there is no room for error. It's like, you get the slightest bit of wiggle room, and even that is not very generous. A lot of times, you get, like, these type of platforms where it's like, the wiggle room it's actually non-existent, like, there is no wiggle room. It's like, pretty much, your platform is your platform, that's it. You gotta land on it right dead center, otherwise you're just... I mean, yeah, the game has been pretty generous a couple of times with it. I'll give them that. The game has a few, you know, 2, maybe 3 times been a little generous. Why does he keep also going to the right? Anyone else noticing that? It's like, I'm slowly drifting to one direction, even though I'm using the D-pad. Uh-oh, I think I might have screwed myself there. The turtle touched me. I don't like the fact either that enemies can walk over holes in the ground. Because it leads to situations like what just happened there, where basically I thought... Oh my gosh. Just die. Where I thought that I was safe because of the fact that, oh, he's not going to come across the gap in the flooring and everything. But no, he just came across it and killed me. Oh my gosh. This is stressing me out so bad. Again, one of the main reasons I'm looking forward to the... One of the main reasons I'm looking forward to the... Not necessarily the second game, because I think the second game, it's not like... It's better than this in the sense of, like, difficulty-wise, I believe, but I don't know how much, because I haven't played much of the second. The third, though, I know for a fact that the third is much easier, because if, like, 8-year-old me... I think I was, like, 8 years old. If 8-year-old me can easily play the third game and not have any issues, then I think me now wouldn't have any issues, you know? At least I'm hoping. unless 8-year-old me had much better coordination whenever it came to platformers. I mean, I did used to play like a lot of Mario and stuff like that, and a lot of Sonic. I mean, I still do play a lot of Sonic games, except they haven't really been... Ah, I hate that jump because it's so... You barely make it unless you, like, go for a running jump, but you don't have enough room to get a running jump. I'm going to stab something. Okay, just jump off the edge, dude. Again, I know I keep saying this, but I really wish this game had something like how the new Mario games have, where basically if you fail so many times, they basically give you something that pretty much prevents you from dying. Like, basically, you're given a pity item that's basically just like, look, take this, you can't die while you have this on, you can't... I mean, because that golden Tanuki suit in the Mario games, it even makes it to where it's like, you can't... I think because it has like unlimited flight time or something like that too, it's basically like, you could just... You can't die. Are you serious? He couldn't jump that little gap. Oh my gosh, I hate this guy so much. I'm going to kill him. I'm just gonna run off and kill him because I need all the lives. But yeah, if they had something like that, and it can be completely optional, doesn't need to be, you know, doesn't have to be forced on anybody, because okay. I saw actually people complaining that they hate the fact that the Mario games give you that golden Tanuki suit if you die so many times. And I'm like, why are you complaining about something that makes it to where people who are bad at the game can actually enjoy the game? I don't like that thought process that basically only people who are really good at games should be allowed to see the end of the game or be able to get through the game or whatever. It's just like, no, make it accessible to all. Yeah, maybe give them some better prizes or something, because, you know, give them some sort of reward for playing on a harder difficulty maybe. Like in RPGs, you know, they usually make it to where it's like they get more gold and experience points. Or, you know, they might get a really cool weapon for beating the game on it, or like a special achievement kind of thing. That's great. But, you know, don't... Oh, screw you. But don't basically, like, make it to where... How did... Don't make it to where basically players are locked out of it if they're not good at the game. And yeah, I know that's kind of stupid, because it's like, well, what about, like, you know, the Dark Souls series, or Elden Ring, or Bloodborne, you know, that whole Souls-like genre. It's just like, okay, that is one of my major issues with that game, is basically the difficulty-wise and the whole get-good culture around it. I don't like that. However... Oh my gosh, this is pissing me off so bad. Just gotta remember what my mom always said, it's better be pissed off than pissed on. Better be pissed off than pissed on. Yeah, okay, just gotta keep that in mind. Anyways, on that little note, and so that's always been one of my major problems with the Souls series, is the fact that it's like the get good culture and the whole basically, it's really difficult, but also it has its reason for being difficult, because it's like, as you get better, you're able to, like, every little bit of progress you make, you can improve, because it's like, you collect, you know, every time you go through the areas again, you're able to get more, souls and everything, so you upgrade your gear, you get new moves, you level up, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, you're slowly improving. Whereas in this, every time you fail, the only thing you're improving is, yeah, you might be improving your button inputs. I mean, I might not. Okay, I want to time this right. Oh dear, I think I totally screwed myself. So I may not be getting better at this. But anyways, what was I saying? All I'm doing is insulting myself now. Oh, thank goodness. But basically, I'm gonna take a little breather here, because I need to... I stopped breathing there for a second. Basically, you're still improving even whenever you're dying all the time or having to get set back or everything. You're still improving, or you're getting stuff that is helping you get better. Whereas in this, it's like, okay, every time you fail, the only thing getting better is maybe your reflexes. So this is all skill-based, and I'm not very good at games. I'm not, like, super skillful. There's certain games that, yeah, I can, you know... One of the game genres that I am surprisingly good at, I don't know why, is fighting games. And I'm not talking like 2D fighter, like Street Fighter style games. For some reason, those type of games I am actually really, really bad at. Oh, please tell me I can make this jump. I should have just spun, but I wasn't thinking. But is fighting games, and not... Oh my gosh, you stupid turtley freaker. But one of the games I'm really good at is like fighting games, and not like Street Fighter games or like the 2D fighters, but like 3D fighters. So like the the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games, I was a beast at that game. Like, I don't know what it was. I mean, I did play it a lot whenever I was in high school and everything. It was like my go-to jam. So that might be why, but it's like, okay, that game, I was, like I said, I was a... How are you? You gotta land right on that turtle, otherwise you are screwed at that point. But I was like a beast at that game. I mean, there was... One of my brother's friends was about the only one who could come close to beating me, but even then, it was like... It was almost a 1-to-1 ratio of who won, if that. Usually I could kick his butt, like, over and over again. But it's like, that was the one game where it's just like, I was unbeatable. And I remember too, they were like so freaked out and like impressed. They're just like, oh my gosh, you're like really, really good at this game. And so they had me try the online mode one time. It's just like, I kicked butt in the online mode and everything. They were just like, holy crap. It was like, it was the one game for some reason. It was like, I just was beast mode at the Naruto Shippuden games, the Ultimate Ninja Storms. I don't know what it was, but it was like, those fighting games were just like something that I just greatly excelled at. And I was able to do all the combos really quickly. And it wasn't like spamming or anything. It was just like, I was just really good at the game. And it was, so that's like a genre that if you want a game that I'm really good at, it's those 3D fighters. They're like my forte, I guess you could say. They're my, seriously, I thought I touched the turtle. I hate these stupid freaking turtles. I don't like the fact that this level relies solely on bouncing on a small circular bouncy pad that you have to injure first before you can bounce on it. And then if you're slightly off, either your mask or you basically either kills it or you die. But anyway, so that's a genre of game in which I really love those games. So if you'd ever like to see a playthrough of those games, I do have all of the, I have the collection for the PS4. I own actually all of them on the PS3 too. I've like bought the games probably like multiple times over and over again. I love the games. They're like my favorite game. I had them on the PlayStation 3. I had them all, I now have them all on the PS4, all the DLCs, all that stuff. So one of my favorite games. So like I said, if you'd like to see a playthrough of that, I love those games. Or if you'd like to see a playthrough of Shinobi Striker, I actually really like that game. I know it's kind of got mixed opinions. I'm really concentrating on trying to keep it to bounce just right. There we go. I know there's been a lot of mixed opinions on Shinobi Striker, but I actually really, really love Shinobi Striker. I actually was one of the beta testers for it too. It was one of my favorite games actually for a while. But I had like no one to play it with, which kind of sucked because it's one of those games that it's actually a lot of fun whenever you're playing with friends. So definitely something that I would be willing to play though. It doesn't really have like a set story mode. It has like kind of one of those like half story mode kind of things where it's just like it's technically got story missions that are like single player stuff, but they're not like, you know, there's not a huge overarching story being told kind of thing. Yeah, that turtle got what he deserved. So did that one. Oh, but this is the one that I have to jump on because all these platforms disappear. Why did he keep going forward? What a jerk. Oh, I didn't realize I was at the checkpoint. I thought I got set back to the beginning. I was like, that sucks. I kind of forgot where I was there for a second. I did not mean to do that because I probably could have used that turtle to get some better air here. But yeah, so if you have any of those games that you'd like to watch me play, I second-guessed myself and I should have just went for it. I don't think I would have made it, but I should have just took the loss that way. Because then I at least could say, you know, saw what was more forward. Oh, well, that sucked. I was hitting the square button like crazy, so I don't know what that was about. Oh, that was close. I almost killed that turtle, and then that would have been a wasted life. Not the turtle's life, my life. Turtle can die for all I care. After this, I'm gonna have a vendetta against any and all turtles I see, aren't I? I don't know why, but that makes me very anxious. Oh my gosh. I know, sorry guys, I'm going quiet, but it seems like the quieter I stay, the more focus I have for this. So it's either progress the level or talk. You choose. And I'm sure most of you would choose to just have me shut up, right? Right. Okay, so we're going concentration mode now. Oh, that totally sucks. Where is the end of this level? Because I have the ton of bonus stuff. I have 2 of the 3, which means the third one is usually right in front of the bonus platform, which means we're really close to the bonus platform, right? I don't have a mask either, so I gotta be careful here, because I actually have to jump over this pig guy. Oh my gosh. I second-guessed myself there. And this is my last level. I think I'm gonna die here, guys. I mean, we're getting further. It's definitely one of those things where we are improving, but oh gosh, it's slow improvement. It's those stupid pig guys, they throw me off. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna call this part here. I'm gonna take a deep breath, lower my blood pressure, and then we'll try again. We are making progress. We are getting further in the level, so hopefully, I mean, I think we're pretty close, because like I said, they usually put the last bonus mission right in front of the bonus thing, and the bonus thing is usually a checkpoint, and the bonus thing is also usually right before the end of the level. So I think we're getting close, so yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!